Call me Dave. It's only me again. Fuck, it's hot in this mask. Anyone else a bit warm? Fucking hell. And they internally combust. Anyone getting older? Kind of sucked, doesn't it? I mean, I stay in good shape. Rounders are fucking good shape, innit? Yeah, I looked in the mirror last week and I immediately called a fucking plastic surgeon. I said, be honest, mate, what can you do with this? He said, you don't have enough money to correct that, sir. We'd have to take it all off and fucking start again. I thought, the cheeky bastard. I thought I'd have a go at making some wine at home. So I went on Gumtree. I put on an advert, wanted demi-johns. I got 3 replies. One of them said I have 3. I thought, yeah, okay. Well, I got 3 pairs here. Medium waist. I went, 3 pairs? I just need a good wash. I wrote back, I said, demi-johns, not fucking long johns. I ain't got cold bollocks. I want a warm stomach. I want to make some alcohol, you know. Fucking hell. Someone told me last week I'd lost a plot. I said, fuck me, there's a plot. No one fucking told me. I said, look around. If there's a plot in this fucking place, no one's been following it for years. I fucking assure you of that. And what's wrong with the weather now? We have 3 or 4 seasons in the fucking day. This weather reminds me of Iraq. My mate said, it's not that hot. I said, no, 1 minute it's partly sunny, next minute it's Shiite. You know what I mean? Yeah, sound like. Anyone fed up with the adverts? You don't know what they're about anymore. Advert. Everyone's buying this £75 hearing aid. Shouted to the missus. Have you bought any hearing aids lately? No. That's the end of that fucking statement, isn't it? Everybody isn't. Well, there wouldn't be enough of them, would there? 7 billion you'd have to sell for everybody to have one. Yeah. Had lots of bad news in the family. I went to see the doctor and said, can I have some antidepressants? You know, tough times. He said, I'll get the nurse to sort you out. I said, fucking hell, at last. Someone will cheer me up. Maybe she can give me a sympathetic gobble. He went, I'm sorry, sir. A sympathetic gobble is prescription only. You need Bupa for that sort of shit. This is the NHS. Typical, isn't it? I mentioned before about pigeons not having a cock. Shh, don't listen to cock. Not having a cock? I think it's the same for most birds. Which is why I presume you've never heard anyone shout, look at the cock on that fucking seagull. I mean, if a seagull did have a cock, I mean, that'd be flapping about, wouldn't it? Hitting against its knee. That had shit on it, wouldn't it? I know how that feels, don't you, lads? When you get in the way, doesn't it? Fucking hell. And I got a big old cock. I had to buy it off eBay, but it is what it is. Fucking my friend was having troubles with the missus. I said, just stop arguing with the old cow and try and appease her. He said, is that frozen or tinned? I said, no, appease her, you know, try and be nice. Be nice to the old cow now and again. Listen a bit and be supportive. Might get somewhere. He said, what do you call a fly with no wings? A walk. I said, thanks very much. He said, that might be good for your comedy. Cheeky cunt. I got fed up with life, so I tried to fail and succeeded. And I can't work out which one I fucking achieved. Do you know what I mean? I was in the library the other day, and they call it the library. I thought, I don't know, I'm not telling you the truth. Where's the self-help section, please? She said, if I told you that, I'd defeat the fucking object. Self-help. Do it yourself. I thought, a cheeky cunt. I said, anyway, I thought, I'll be smart. There shouldn't be a self-help section. No? Yep. No, there shouldn't. Why? If you wanted help, why would you read a book by somebody else? That's not self-help, that's someone else's fucking help, isn't it? You did it yourself, you didn't need help. You did it your fucking self. She had a face like a smack dance. Fucking hell. I was reading the other day. I know me reading. High-tech shit. God, I tell you. And according to the tea company, Tetley, the best way to make a cup of tea is to slowly agitate the bag. So this morning I slapped her ass and said, 2 sugars please, fatty. And she fucking slapped me. Fucking hell. And called me a wanker, in all fairness. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be a wanker. She could do it for me. You know what I mean? Equality. Yeah. There was a man with a stammer jailed last week. Judge says he's unlikely to complete his sentence. I looked out the window yesterday. There was a midget carrying a widescreen TV down the street. I said, oi, put that back, you little thief. He went, fuck off, it's my iPad. You know what I mean? Yeah. Grandma and Grandad are having breakfast. sat at the table. Grandma says, you know what? My tits are as hot now as they were 30 years ago. He looked her up and down. He went, they sure are, dear. She smiled. He said, that's because your left tit's in your coffee and the right one's in your fucking porridge. They're fucking hot, you know what I mean? Yeah. What does a G-spot, an anniversary and a toilet all have in common? Men usually miss all three. One for the ladies there. I don't. Most men usually miss all three. I miss two. Another one for the ladies. Why are men like car parking spaces? Because all of the best ones are either taken, too small, or fucking disabled. Dudumch. Yeah. My mum tried out the internet. Be careful with mums and internet. She tried Love Honey. She tried to order a pot of fucking Manuka. They only sent her a 10-inch dildo. I said, Mum, for fuck's sake, try Holland and Barrett next time. It's a whole different experience. OnlyFans. You women are lucky. You get your baps out and someone give you some fucking money. If I did it, I'd get charged with decent exposure. It used to be indecent exposure, but if you got more than 8 inches, I complained to the courts and they changed it. You still get done the same, but they call it decent exposure. Decent size, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, OnlyFans, that started off nice, didn't it? You know, people showing their fucking feet, you know, in just a picture in a dress. Now it's just fucking porn, isn't it? Any woman with a phone get the bits out and get paid for it. And there's some fucking sexually depraved men out there who'll pay for some weird shit. I spoke to this lady and she said men have paid her for her tears, her toenails. She obviously shows her feet, foot fetish. She sold some knickers she was wearing in the video for 100 quid. She said they only cost £5 in the shop. And she said, and they're all sweaty now. Oh, and I said to her, I said, why don't you do yourself a favour and sell them your pubes? She said, well, I ain't got that many. I said, that's all right. Just go down and shear a sheep in the local field and sell them on. They won't fucking know the difference. You know what I mean? Big hairy baggy belch. Yeah. People are ungrateful these days. Yeah. I made the missus a cup of tea. She said, this is a bit anemic. I popped a few iron tablets in it. I said, that'll be okay. If you're worried, take the fucking thing to the doctor's in the morning. I mean, it's a cup of tea, isn't it? A bit anemic. Put another tea bag in, basically. Yeah. I was at work the other day, fucking cleaner punched me. I went to the boss, I said, surely this is fucking domestic violence. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Twatted him back, I tell you. I was in the pub the other night with my mates, and one of them said to me, you're a glass half empty kind of bloke, ain't you? And my other mate said, no, he's a glass half full kind of geezer. I said, would you two just fuck off? I'm going to use a smaller fucking glass kind of geezer. You know what I mean? Get the right size glass. You won't have no fucking space in it then, will you? Yeah. Lady at work suffering from long COVID. I said, there's that SARS too. There's too many names for I can't fucking keep up. Fucking hell. The flu. I'm still suffering from long bullshit myself. 5 years later. Must be another one of them coincidences. Fuck me. I was doing some training at work, and you'll never guess, I work in the mental health system, and what a fucking job that is. Fucking in this heat. Fucking climbing up the walls. We were doing some training, and the trainer said to me, said, have you or anyone in your family ever suffered with mental illness? I said, no, I think we've all rather enjoyed it, to be honest, mate. Yeah, I said, to be honest, the whole world went fucking mad 5 years ago and I can't see any end in sight. So I'm just enjoying it, you know. Yeah. Later that day I said, do you know, I am is the shortest sentence in the English language. That's true. I said, but I know for sure I do is the fucking longest sentence. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. My mate said, your comedy seems to come from quite a dark place. I said, well, you're right there, mate, but now I've put a new fucking bulb in the lamp. Fucking dark place. It's called reality. Say what you see. Share what you see. Fucking catchphrase. Do you know, people in this country still say have a nice day. And I think that pisses me off because they know you're not going to have one, don't they? And think about it. You wake up in the morning, fucking power cut, cold shower, fucking cold breakfast. You think, fuck that. I'll do it at work. Get in the car, flat tyre. Change the fucking wheel. So you're late. You fucking call in. You get a good bollocking. So you think, oh, just hurry and get there, you know. I'm late, fuck me. Roadworks. Every single road in and out of your fucking town or city. Fucking council couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery. And then you drive it, you get moving, and an Amazon driver blocks the road by parking sideways. Because he needs to get out and take a piss in someone's garden. They work long hours, don't they? You get past that and there's some dustmen in the road, blocking it, causing a fucking mile of fucking tailbacks. And finally you're out of breath from shouting out, "Get out of the way, you bastards!" And you get to the car park, and because it's late, it's full. So you've got to spend another 30 minutes finding somewhere else to park. Because all of the roads now have got fucking markings and fucking signs on, you can't park anywhere. They've monopolised the fucking lot. Need a fucking permit. If that couldn't piss you off any more. And there's a sign. If you park here, you'll get fucking clamped. So you finally get in the office, get a cup of coffee, sweating, moody as fuck. You sit at your desk, you go drink your coffee, and some twat fucking taps you on the fucking shoulder and you spill it on your crotch. So now you got a fucking coffee stain all over your fucking trousers, burning your cock. And you're like, you just want to slap them. No, you just want to fucking slap them around the head. Fucking have a good day. And then your colleague at the next desk says, "Good journey in." You just go, "Fuck off." And then a colleague next to me went, "Look, there's humour in every situation. The challenge is to find it." And that's true. You know? If you say that to everyone, they'll probably fucking twat you first. But life is hard. So enjoy every minute of it. You know? We're here for a little while on this earth, and then we're gone. Can't take any of it with you. Live every minute and laugh every minute. Enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, follow, comment. If you like certain stuff, let me know. If you don't, let me know. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.